What was the genesis of that triple option that you started to develop with Samori and maybe in Belk? Scott Frost said he doesn't know how much it's going to be part of your offense in the future, but he likes it a little bit. What did you guys decide to develop it, and who came up with the idea?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a combination. It's always been in our offense. We're using a little bit more. I mean, we used it back in the Oregon days. What it lets you do is it lets you get the ball on the perimeter with skill guys, and you're always reading a defender too. So it kind of is based on what the defense does too. Because sometimes it's based on what the defense is doing, it might look like it's option, but the ball is getting hand off. So we incorporate a lot of reads in our offense, and so that's just one more play with another read. So it's not expensive. When I say expensive, it's easy for our guys. It might look a little complicated to a defense, but it's very easy. It's just it's running inside zone with sometimes some window dressing. So that part's easy, but it also does, based on what the defense gives you, can give you an opportunity to get the ball in space in the perimeter, which we always like to do that. Make him defend the whole field.
It feels like Adrian's pretty comfortable running that triple option when he's good at timing the pitch. Have you found that plays a little bit more effective the way that you're designing it than maybe some of his design throws in recent years?
Sure. Well, great point. I mean, to run some of that stuff on the perimeter, you got to have a quarterback that can run, and you've got to work a ton on ball mechanics, because that's not easy. I mean, we haven't put a ball on the ground, knock on wood, from a pitch standpoint, because we spent a lot of time addressing that, and we work that every day in our drill. So he's done a really good job of that. I think our guys figuring out the pitch relationship have done a pretty good job of that. You also got to have some courage as a quarterback, because the key of pitching it sometimes is when to do it and holding on to the last second when you're going to take a big shot, but still having the courage to take that shot and pitch it out there. And he does a good job. And you got to make good decisions, because there's sometimes it's a split-second decision, and we try to put guys in those situations where, did he tell you to pitch it or did he not tell you to pitch it? Well, you have to do that over and over again to do that.
Samori played a couple different positions in Montana, but did you talk to him about whether he'd ever played as the pitchman in that? Because it looks like...
No, we were joking around with him. We're going to have to move you in the running back room. Now you're carrying the ball. But he's adjusted well. All our receivers can do that. It's kind of built into our system. So, again, it wasn't that hard or expensive, but it was cool to see, again, getting a good player in space. And you kind of look at it like quick passing game. I mean, even though it's a pitch, it's the same thing as throwing a bubbles. It's the same thing as throwing just a quick pass. It's just getting a guy in space that can hopefully make somebody miss.